Mark Wahlberg's mega mansion, an amenity-loaded compound complete with a golf course, skate park and grotto, just surfaced for sale at $87.5 million in Beverly Park. If the movie star gets his price, it'll be the second biggest home sale in Southern California so far this year. Are you curious to know more? Well, you're in luck today because we're going to take you inside Mark Wahlberg's $87.5 million Beverly Park Palace. How huge is it? How many rooms does it have? How does it justify the whopping price tag? Well, stick around till the end as we answer all those questions and more. So, let's begin. Not too long ago, actor, former model and former rapper Mark Wahlberg went viral with the details of his rather crazy daily routine, which among other things consisted of 4 a.m. workouts. It left many wondering just how he was able to accomplish such Herculean acts of productivity on a daily basis, to which the answer may well be, if you have a house like this, you'd probably be pretty productive as well. After many years of Wahlberg turning his Beverly Hills compound into the epitome of the male playground, news has emerged that the Bostonian is now putting the entire thing on the market for the gargantuan yet perhaps understandable sum. On a very basic level, this includes an 8,000 square meter property situated on 6 acres of prime Beverly Hills land, tucked away in a small valley in the private North Beverly Park community. With the recent rash of record-breaking sales in Beverly Park, the favored Los Angeles gated community of choice for celebrities and both local and international business titans, Mark Wahlberg has decided that the time is right to hoist his own Beverly Park home onto the market, asking a whopping $87.5 million. The colossal beast of a house, custom built by Marky Mark and his longtime wife Rhea Durham for their family, was completed in 2014 and designed by Richard Landry, arguably California's most famous architect of stereodal mega homes. There's a reason the mansion carries such a huge price tag. At 30,500 square feet, it's the 7th largest house currently on the market in Los Angeles County, and while many of the top spots are occupied by boxy modern spec mansions, Wahlberg's place stands on its own as a European-style showplace that mixes old-world style with an abundance of modern amenities. The current listing does not specify the mansion's architectural bent, but the giant place was clearly influenced by Europe's largest chateaus, albeit with a decidedly LA and very showy spot of interpretation. Hidden behind giant gates and protected by an elaborate security system, the estate consists of a huge main house, separate guest house, poolside cabana, and viewing pavilion beside the full-sized sports court. Guests will be impressed by both the formal motor court, which graciously wraps around the grassy island decorated with a tall fountain, and by the home's 2-story foyer, which features an elaborate double staircase. Limestone floors and hallways lead to a sumptuous formal living room with 2 fireplaces, one on each side of the room, and no fewer than 6 sets of French doors. Even more impressive is the wood-paneled library, which stands 2 stories tall and offers a marble fireplace of its own. A sunny breakfast room overlooks the estate grounds, while a separate formal dining room offers a crystal chandelier, patterned wallpaper, and another fireplace. There's yet another fireplace, one of at least 7 in the main house in the family room, which adjoins the main kitchen and its 2 marble-topped islands. Upstairs, the master bedroom has dark brown hardwood floors, a sitting area, a private balcony, plus dual bathrooms and closets, done up in delicate whites and lavenders. His more masculine with wood-paneled everything and thickly veined marble slabs. Of course, being a Mark Wahlberg creation, what he's turned the property into will likely stoke a fire in the hearts of entourage of fans around the globe. Other estate amenities include a glass-walled gym, wine cellar and tasting room, movie theatre with a plush seating for 15+ guests, several wet bars, vast lawns, numerous mature trees, an outdoor kitchen, a grotto-style pool with waterfalls, formal gardens, and naturally, giving Wahlberg's fondness of vino, a fully equipped wine cellar cum smoking room. The rest of the house is decorated with palatial grandeur. One thing the property lacks, despite its location high in the mountains above Beverly Hills, are views of the city lights. But 6.14 acres of land probably makes up for that omission. Indeed, it's outside where the value of the house really becomes clear. Wahlberg's love of golf is well documented, and something he's catered for with the installation of a 5-hole practice course, with a sizable short game area to accompany it. Adjacent to this lies a full-size basketball court, catering to another sport that Wahlberg is notably fond of both watching and playing. The outdoor area is completed with a giant swimming pool and a skate park. Wahlberg bought the property in 2009 for about $8.25 million, according to the records with Property Shark. He then enlisted architect Richard Landry, who's been called the king of the mega mansion, to design a more than 30,000 square foot abode on the site in the gated community of Beverly Park. Since its development in the late 1980s, Beverly Park has been the gated community of choice for some of the entertainment world's top earners. Current residents include everyone from Sofia Vergara and Justin Bieber to Denzel Washington and Rod Stewart, and from Samuel L. Jackson and Eddie Murphy to The Rock and the Magic Johnson. But should Wahlberg get anywhere near his ask, the house will easily rank as the most expensive Beverly Park property ever sold, surpassing that $70 million estate and Adele's $58 million splurge. Kurt Rappaport of Westside Estate Agency holds the listing. Wahlberg spent the past several years perfecting and customizing the home to his liking. Despite its fully loaded amenities, Wahlberg, 50, is yet to part ways with his beloved home, which is perched high in the mountains above Beverly Hills. It is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to acquire one of the great estates in Los Angeles, the listing notes. In 2017, Wahlberg installed a new patio cover. In 2014, permits for a new hydroelectric elevator were issued. He also built a tennis bar, a pool cabana, and a guest house with an attached garage. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, we'd really appreciate it if you boot that like button, as it helps with the channel loads. So, we've talked about Mark Wahlberg's spectacular mansion, but how in the world did he afford to build such a huge and luxurious mansion? Keep watching to find out. And while you think, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to receive instant notifications about all our future luxury videos. So, let's get going again. While Wahlberg's movie CV is about as long and as varied as anyone in Hollywood, some may still be surprised at the scale of Wahlberg's apparent wealth to be able to afford such an estate. It's worth remembering, however, that the actor has made a number of shrewd investments as both an entrepreneur and a producer over his career. He has produced dozens of films and TV shows, owns a major stake in F45 gym franchise, and most notably owns the restaurant chain Wahlburgers with his two brothers, which recently set up shop down under and now operates in 49 locations around the US, Canada, and Germany. Wahlberg has struck a $50 million deal in partnership with the Mustaka family. It means 15 movie-themed restaurants will open next to United cinema venues, including Warriewood and Narrowlan in Sydney, Melbourne's Craigieburn, Brisbane's Indooroopilly, and Perth's Rockingham. Growing up as one of 9 kids, Wahlberg understands more than anyone how far hard work will take you. Wahlberg grew to stardom as a member of the hip-hop group Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch before transitioning to acting, with notable credits in Boogie Nights, Four Brother, Planet of the Apes, Ted, and The Other Guys. The 50-year-old has also received 2 Oscar nominations, one for The Departed and one for The Fighter. The Departed actor recently hinted that his time in Hollywood may be coming to a close in an interview back in April after the release of his latest movie, Father Stew. Wahlberg told Entertainment Tonight that he and his family would leave Beverly Hills sooner rather than later. The new film, based on the real life of a former boxer who turned to the priesthood, was released on April 13th. So, let's say you had $90 million. Would you buy this palace from Mark Wahlberg? If not, then what place would you rather buy instead? Let us know in the comments below, and do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We post luxury content every single week. Goodbye, Lux Cats. Until next time.